A gripping story of heroism by a Navy SEAL team in Afghanistan hits movie screens across the country tomorrow. Today, there was a new plot twist in the growing drama over the making of that film in New Mexico. News 13 investigative reporter Larry Barker first exposed this bizarre story. Tonight, Alex Goldsmith is in the Newsplex with an important new development. Alex?
Dick, the producers of Lone Survivor have filed suit in federal court claiming they were duped and are innocent victims of a long-running dispute they knew nothing about.
Land that my grandfather owned and his father owned. It's been in the family probably over 80 years.
But as Larry Barker reported in a News 13 investigation last November, that didn't stop the company that made Lone Survivor from building an entire Afghan village on Patrick Elwell's property in Chilili without telling Elwell. The movie makers say they were led to believe that the Chilili land grant, not Patrick Elwell, is the rightful owner of the property. They paid $35 grand to the grant for the right to use the land, which is the scene of an elaborate firefight in the movie. Chilili Land Grant President Juan Sanchez says a lot of property in the grant that was sold decades ago to Elwell's family and others was sold illegally.
Anybody that has a deed within the Chilili land grant doesn't have the ownership of the land.
But the New Mexico Supreme Court has ruled against that claim, and Bernalillo County legally recognizes Elwell as the owner. So he wants the movie makers to pay him for using and damaging his property.
They've taken down shrubs, trees. I mean, they just leveled it.
We appreciate Larry bringing it to our attention.
State Economic Development Secretary John Barella oversees the State Film Office.
There are apparently enough questions that we were able to put aside money through the film tax credit, withhold money to the production companies.
The state's holding back at least $30 grand the company's supposed to get until all this is resolved. Then today, the filmmakers filed a lawsuit asking a federal court to decide whose land it is. If it does belong to Elwell, they want the land grant to pay up for misleading them. If the lawsuit goes anything like this,
and it's been proven that this is my
There is no
property.
proven.
The hell there isn't.
it could get interesting. Barella hopes Hollywood learns a lesson from all the drama.
If you come to New Mexico to do filming, you better do your due diligence on the property on which you film. We have wide open spaces here in the state, and very often it's hard to know who owns the property.
We called Juan Sanchez for comment but didn't get a call back. In a letter to the production company, Sanchez insists the land grant owns the property and intends to keep the money. Back to you, Dick.
Okay, Alex, that property has been used for other movies, including a big battle scene in The Avengers between Thor and Captain America.
An investigation